Welcome in everybody, this is game number, I think it's 32 of the Elf Union run. Our team looks kind of similar to how it has for a while. I don't think we've added much recently. We added tackle, we added the random block on Spluggy and random fend on Dukes. We've spun into Lacragian, who is very good and who has a stupidly good gutter runner with agility 1, so we'll not have a hard time on the 1 turns, can either use the sprint, sidestep, sure feet 1, or can use the edge 1 depending on what they want to do. They've got a Juggernaut Rat Ogre to make that easier as well. They've got guard, break, tackle, blitz. So they haven't got a tackle mighty bow. They have got a fowler. They've got a lot of rats. 120,000. We could go bias ref. We don't have a fowler, but it would at least discourage them from fouling us, and might give us some opportunities to foul back. I think given they haven't got like stacks of mighty bow, that might actually be the way I want to go, because I think he might use his numbers advantage to do a lot of fouling. So I think if we put that bias ref on the table, maybe it will discourage that a bit. We shall see. Hey Hargrim, hey Spluggy. Oh, offense first. How interesting. Definitely was expecting defense first. Guess just wants to do some face wrecking. Do we bench our 1-turner? Or do we bench I think we bench our thrower, which keeps the reroll safe, so we've only got 3 for defending. Because the 1-turner actually could be pretty useful defending against gutter runners. It's a bit of a scary one, because obviously you don't want it to get killed. But like, yeah, movement 9 for running down gutter runners does have its value. So don't actually have any tackle, do they? They've got a bunch of... Oh yeah, they have. They've got 1 gutter runner with Wrestle Tucker Dauntless. They don't have any strip ball. No, they do have strip ball. Oh, they don't have strip ball. Okay, no strip ball. Good to know. Good to know. We do have a sure hand, so we could have leaned into that, but... I think we go with that. Love a little rackle. Who doesn't love a little rackle? 4 rerolls. Same as we've got, to be fair, because we've got the leader over here. Man, if only we were 30k cheaper, we could have had a wizard. That would have been great. Good news is the Rat Ogre is paying for claws, which only have 2 players on our team it affects. The bad news is Rat Ogre quite good at killing elves. I've played against Rat Ogres before, and they've always give my elf teams a nightmare. Hey Astrotur, we've just started for the day, so we will see. We will see how the elves go. But I mean, maybe this could be the end of it. Like, we could lose, and that might be like time to pack up and go home. It could be one and done. We'll see. Lacragian's definitely a good coach. I've played him a few times, and I think we've both had our wins. So I think it's been like a mixed results, but like definitely always tough games. Definitely knows what he's doing. I wonder if he took offense first to discourage me from fouling with my bias ref. Because if you can chip a player on the line, then I've only got 11. Makes it scarier. Oh, free touchback. Bloodborne Nut. I didn't mean to bully you into raiding me, Bloodborne Nut, but thank you for the raid. Hope you had fun into your stream. Yeah, we've got a pretty tough spin here. Very good French coach, Lacragian, on his Skaven. The good news is they are above us in the rankings, so at least we have like upside here, right? Like if we go well, if we were to win, then we have the chance to gain some SR. But yeah, good coach, so we'll be very tough. Thanks for the follow, Tomo2back. They've got a disgusting Agi 1+, Armour 9+ Gutter Runner. And they've got, obviously, a 1-turner, because they're Skaven. And they've got the Juggernaut, Roger, so pretty scary team. I'm guessing he's playing to try to develop this blitzer because he's got one baby blitzer. I'm guessing there was a Mighty Bow attack and it died. We've got our first twitchy leg of the day, Guinness. Guinness is suffering out there. Got the spasms going on. Now, if you could just start your game, Minnie, by killing someone on your own team, not our player, your player, that would be delightful. Just this blitzer here. Why don't you kill that dead? Zoz celui d'en dessous. Kill that one. Okay, so they're going to blitz with the Agi 1+ Gutter. We're going to fend. Get fended on. Not that it makes any difference at all. But point of principle. Come on. Oh, that was the chance. Oh, the 1 came one too late. Could have been a 1. Okay, but nothing died for us, though. That's good. That's definitely good. Definitely could have gone worse. I'm going to guard the rat ogre. That's sensible because I was already looking at that going, do we hit that? That was immediately on my radar. I think we don't with that extra player in there. We might stick the guard in here and make this annoying for them. Does use not block for the hit, but it does give us an extra hit, so let's be greedy. Because it also frees us up if not. Keeps those two stuck on the elves. Don't think we're fouling that, sadly. I've given them space here, but I don't think they want to go for a quick score, right? Like, I don't think that's their preferred option. Lionhouse! 8 months as one of the weirdos. A long time Velv coaching. Welcome, welcome. Someone ordering stamps, is that what that says? That could have been ordering stamps, for all I know. No, I think Don dessous means down below. I think that Silui is that one down below. Anyone know what the SR cap is for next season? Oh shit, I should have given that someone here, shouldn't I? So it wasn't such an easy blitz. Should have given that someone there, so at least the rat ogre had to stay based afterwards. That wasn't clever. I actually do know what the SR cap is for next season. Not SR cap, the TV cap is for next season, and I don't know if I'm supposed to say or not. I'm not sure if that's the thing I'm supposed to say or not. I do actually know what it is. Yeah. I think I better keep stum just in case. Okay, yeah. Do I read some French? I did French AS level Astrotour a long time ago, so like I have studied French a long time ago. And I'm not good at it. So don't take that as I'm good at it, because I'm not. But I can speak it a tiny bit. If we suck our guard in here, fill those two, then we get 2 dice in the rat ogre, and I think I think the Rat Ogre is just such a big difference in this game right now. I think that's probably worth doing. And the push direction does push it off as well, so that's... Oh my god. Never not give me a heart attack, that animation. Dead, please? Not even dead. Diced. Diced, not even dead. Okay. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. That's why I didn't dodge that before. I knew as soon as I dodged them off the floor it was going to fail. At least it didn't kill itself. How can you get your team in Chalice? Of Glory, to qualify for Chalice this season, there are 64 teams get in. It's the top 2 of every race. And then after they've taken the top 2 of every race, they go back to the top of the ladder, and any team that hasn't been included yet, they start adding until they have 64 teams. The exceptions to that are they don't have... you're not allowed to have more than 6 of the same race. But that's the general structure of it. So it's top 2 of every race, which is cool, and then a mix of every other race. I do have a Wood Elf team in a qualifying position, because it's the second Wood Elf team, but that was played off stream, so I was hoping I could get this Elf Union team, because I've had a blast with them playing them on stream, hoping I get them in as well, but if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I will only use French in this chat until I get banned then. Okay. You might get banned quickly if it's things I don't know, because I don't actually want people saying rude things I don't understand on my channel. Dizzy! Hey, Dizzy. Animal savagery fails, so... Oh, that was the blitz. Okay. But obviously they still do it. Oh, I thought they were going to take this block. I thought they were going to take the 2 dice on this one, so now I guess we're blitzing here. Yeah. Okay. Doesn't get us first time. So whatever happens, there's a decent chance we can get this rat over somewhere we want to punch in next turn. If we go this way, it's walking right into the middle of this, which maybe is the best option. It's going to be 2 dice wherever we go. So yeah, like if they, even if they pass next turn. Problem is we're not in as good a square as I want to be. Like this is a better square for me, but this is a good square for me to stick the rat ogre. I think let's leave the rat ogre where we want it to go. Okay, that's pretty good that we didn't get the power then. It definitely gives us options. Because that guard still plays this too. That is 1 at the moment. We could hit that though. But that's still going to be 1 there. A little bit more awkward than I would like it to be. Thing is, like, it's really tempting to focus on opening up this, but I'm not sure we'd get that good a hit on it, even if we can get a hit on it. And then you've just got gutter runners behind you, so I think we need to be a little bit wary of assuming that things don't all go well here, and we need to have players on this side of the ball. Need 2 assists to make that though. And even if we get it, that's still a 1 dice. So maybe this is the blitz. We give up any thought of doing anything up here. Just go with pressure rather than aiming for a sack. That's a very nice removal. Nice pow. Stay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, 2 very nice removals. Okay. Definitely not mad about this. Get you in front of the catcher. Come in here and make that a 2 dice. It's a tiny part of me that wants to go all the way around, but it's a bunch of 2s. I think this is stand up and occupy players' time because we've just taken 2 of them off the pitch. So I think now pressure is good. That's still 1 obviously, so let's pop you in there. Got block. Oh my god, what a turn. What a turn. Good job, Collie. Collie doesn't matter. Collie heard it was the last game of the season. She was like, yep, gotta kill someone. Gotta kill someone on the last day of the season. Oh, we've just left a player over here. If I'd known that was there, I might have moved this one somewhere else, but I didn't. So let's just mash in. I mean, I assume what happens now is they just score because they've got Skaven. But do you know what? That would put us on offense with 5 turns. Could be worse. Could be worse. If I'd not forgotten there was a player over here, then I would have put this in this square, so at least they had to roll some dice to move forward here. But I was, you know, weirdly I was thinking I've got fewer players than I think I should, but my brain did not take that next step to let's check if there's someone I'm missing. And then people on YouTube say, why do you play so zoomed out? Because if I don't play so zoomed out, I'm an idiot and I forget I've got players. That's why. Okay, looks like they might try and stall out 1 more turn here. Maybe they'll try and stall out more than 1 more turn, but I guess they've got a pretty comfortable position here for at least 1 more turn. Although that is a throw and not a gutter on a carrying, so you probably have to like hand off or throw to make this really comfortable. Which is at least some dice you've got to roll. Okay. What did we kill? Just a regular lineman, right? Or would have used the upper? Yeah, just a clan rat. So it is a pass, which goes fine. I've worked out why they didn't go more to the sideline, because of course they don't want to get anything served. I was thinking, wouldn't it be easier to cage to the sideline, but yeah, it didn't really serve something. This I should have tagged. Well, that was a mistake as well. So a couple of mistakes that turn for sure. One was just forgetting I had a player over here. That one should have tagged. But we've got a big numbers advantage on the pitch now, so I think we should be able to put a lot of pressure on this next turn. Or will that be famous last words? They remove 2 elves. Well, it's definitely not 2 elves. Goes the blitz. 1 dice again, just gets a push. Makes this dodge out. If it had been a power, it would have made that dodge out easier, but instead they just made a sandwich. Okay. Alright. So let's make this messy. get there without any rushes. I want to take that hit. Could like you to get that extra rush down there, so I'll do that last. Where's the blitz going to be? I guess just onto the dirty bow. The best knockdown. It's tempting to surf that, but I think it's not really doing that much, is it, for us? We are going to have to take that block because these are all tied up right now. It's a little bit disappointing, but not the end of the world. Bring on you with you because you've got the side step. Okay. Blocked my own square there, didn't I? Making some silly mistakes. Oh well. Fine. Oh, frenzy right in the middle. And I don't know, I feel like that could all have been better, but it's not awful. Like, I wouldn't particularly want to be taking this 10 in their shoes. Obviously there is just 2 plus the score, but in terms of making it safe, you're either going tight to the sideline, in which case something's getting served, or you're doing 3 pluses. One of the two. I think they're taking their hits and then scoring, is my guess. Yeah, okay. So we get 4 turns to score. Big KO rolls. Really, really big KO rolls because we took out 2. Okay, sadly they got the best one back. Well, the one I most wanted them not to have. Having said that, break, tackle, guard, blitzer is not nothing. Like that's definitely like an annoying piece set down for this drive. So, not nothing. That was clearly the one I was most hoping to stay out, but So let's just double check. I think when I looked before there was no strip ball. Tackle, dauntless, wrestle. Edge 1, fend, sure hands, block. Dauntless, wrestle. The other gutter runner is over here. So there's no strip ball. So we don't need to carry on the sure hands. Important to check. Ah, Firian. Sorry to hear that. Did someone else from your league take it? I hope it went to someone. I see what you were saying, Collie, and then it fixed itself as the as things started up again. A bit. But that is there. Why is that there? Are they protecting the leader? They're protecting the leader, okay. Okay. Seems slightly weird choice still, but I do understand that feeling on fragile teams of like not knowing how best to balance your priorities of who do we focus on protecting and how, because when you've got too many good positionals you want to protect everyone, which is of course first world Blood Bowl problems. I feel like that's reasonable against the Blitz while also getting me my players where I want them for the most part. I don't fear it, and I'm probably not getting one, but I think I can't play in it either, so similar. On the ball. Okay, if it was a blitz, I don't think on the ball moving in is going to change much for the worse, so let's take our opportunity to move on the ball in. Vicious ref has stunned on the ball. Okay, that's fine. Didn't get sent off is the important thing. Officious ref saw on the ball moving and was like, absolutely not. Absolutely, you may not. Okay, so 4 turns. Ball is pretty well screened here. It's a shame. Got block. That in. At that point I'm going to move this in. Don't think it needs to be out. Nice pal. Disappointing. Ball is still pretty well covered here. Give myself a bit more width. Do the blitz. Well, I thought I was being clever at giving myself the 2 blocks, but didn't get the knockdown. The only place I've really tried to get the World Cup ticket was through Rebel, and I had a bit of a heartbreaking last 16 defeat in Rebel. So, other than that, I haven't really given myself a chance to get one. But yeah, I don't think I can play it anyway. So. Maybe if you reach a point where you have too many good positionals, some need to be solid and hard to move players, blodge, sidestep, plus arm, and the others need to be specialist, need prediction. Maybe. Hey, DK Max. Okay, Rogue is coming in, thought it might. Does not power us immediately. We want to go here, don't we? So that next turn you would be on the other blitzer. Lovely. They've been power chasing on this Roger, and so far the powers have not arrived, which we like. Do we bring the guard here so we can use the guard on the next hit? Like get it here as an assist? Or do we just keep it this side so it doesn't get like swamped by rats? I think I like it this side. Gives us more options. DK's fine. Glad to find a fellow elf player. I do play a lot of elves. If there is one thing I think I can say I have delivered on as a streamer, it is playing a lot of games on elves. Now I'm regretting not putting it here because now they've got an extra assist on that and it would have been more helpful there. Having said that, they've now squeezed a lot of players in there and we do need to think about scoring as a priority, not just punching rat ogres. So in some ways, maybe it's not a disaster. As much as I like punching rat ogres, actually just leaving rat ogres behind also can be quite valuable. Delph fan and played my first tabletop game last night from 2nd edition. Oh my goodness. Like, as in you played a 2nd edition game, or this is the first one you've played since 2nd edition? I think we want to go this way. I think I do not hate the idea of having a scoring threat on this side. Even though it does keep that frenzy away from the rest of my team. I think at some point we want to just... Oops, we do not want to randomly emote. We just want to have something behind them. I'm going to have to do some things before the ball moves here, and I don't really want to. But I think I need to make the space that my ball is going to move into. Great. Yeah, that seems good. Arm break is great. I'd really like to be able to rush here, but I'm not going to. So we've got wrestle here and wrestle tackle over here. So I think we're just moving away from the rat ogre and the wrestle tackle. That all just feels good from where I'm standing. You're not going to get anywhere useful around here, so I'm just going to plug you into that square. It's one short of where I'd like it to get to. So we'll just bring you back. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. God, they're so obnoxiously fast. They're so obnoxiously fast. Right, I think we probably want to dodge both of these then, don't we? I was originally thinking to hit this, but I'm not sure we should. It's a 3+. Hit that. I don't know if it does enough for us, but the problem is like having them running free doesn't do good things for us either. Oh. Okay, good. Good. I'll stay here actually. We need to do a couple of ticks. Okay, that's the leader one. Do we do the second one? I mean, maybe that's good enough, right? Like, I mean, they're going to get... we have to jam in both gutter runners on this side to get a 1 dice with some hard dodges with the risk of getting surfed. Or they're just going to come through that square is the thing though, aren't they? They're going to do a 4+ dodge. Yeah, I think we do need to do the extra rush. Well, at least we didn't snake it. And I think, I hate it, but I think Collie has to stay with the rat ogre. Because we need 1 turn of not being hassled by the rat ogre. So I think Collie has to stay with the rat ogre. Dead to you, sorry Collie. I'm sorry Collie. Just don't be dead in the game, please. That's all I ask. I've missed a lot of chat. Chat's busy today. First one you played since Second Ed, DK. Second Ed. Only 23 years, give or take. Wow. That's a fair old while. They don't have block on this player. Okay, they re-rolled, got a power. Did not break armor, that's good. Really good kicking off. This doesn't go to a 3 dice, does it? No, they've got the 1 assist there, so I think we're going up. No power again is amazing. Now we've tied up another Skaven on it. They do get to hit you again, Collie, but not moving that. I would have moved that first, I think, if I was them. I guess they can hit with this one. Still means they're not dodging it. Why do you? I don't hate you, Collie. I trust you. Why don't you understand? It's not hate, it's trust. I have so much faith in you. So much belief in you. And look how right I am to have that belief in you. Because look how you held off that rat ogre like the champ that you are. Like you're literally just holding up a whole team on your own. It's just Collie versus Lockragen's entire Skaven team. And guess who's winning? Collie. Okay, you did get powered. Took a few players though. Like, I'm pretty happy with all 3 of those to do one job. Goes for a 1 dice here with block. Goes the 1 dice there without block. Spends the reroll, does get a pout on the reroll. Got this one left. Fails dodge. Does put the reroll in, okay. Interesting. Well, that decides what we do, I think. Because the options were come back this way or go just straight up this way. The thing is, back to the middle does give us more. Does give us more. But we need you to fall over. What happens if you don't fall over? Stand you up, got the assist. Hit that way. We only get a push. Your tackle zones are. I think we still do this. I'd really like you to fall over though. Really, really would. It's kind of not the way I wanted you to fall over. Okay, that was probably a mistake, but we're pushing. Watch as I snake now and I'm punished for my silliness. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's where the ball's aiming for. This is generally just not as good as it should be. Mistakes have been made and I definitely shouldn't have rerolled. But we are where we are. So, Let's at least do that. Not a good turn at all. Just so we're clear. Not a good turn at all. Probably shouldn't have done that dodge either, to be honest. Not a good turn. I guess I should have just gone this way. I had a 2 dice to block that, right? Like, and a push was fine. Just would have been a bit, like, tight to the sideline. Yeah, I mean, that was why I hit the reroll right away. I was thinking, like, the snakes add up to more than just this risk of a snake. But I don't know, though, because I kind of needed Speggy to get through as well, and then I end up having to do these extra ones here, and, like, not having a reroll for this at the end felt really bad. Like, if I block down this way, it's really easy to get, like, 3 players through, and then we've got this can come round. I'm not sure that's enough, and we're very close then to this. Okay, so they're going with the stick the rat ogre on the ball play. So we're not getting a hit on the ball, which means they're not scoring this half. That's something. That's something. But they have jammed the rat ogre in. What's Chalice and how far off are you? Chalice is the end of season playoffs for ladder, and how far off I am is very hard to answer because you get different amounts of SR points for wins, draws and losses depending on who your opponent is. So it's kind of hard to know exactly how far you are away, which is awkward. Dauntless fails. This is a 1 dice. We can wrestle. Not smart. Yeah, that's annoying. This is definitely not going to be straightforward. Definitely not going to be straightforward. Still got this one. Got these 2 still to use. Okay, definitely makes things harder again. Alright. What do we do here? Bring that there. That's a 2 dice. Just wondering if we can then get a hit on that. And then we just have to do the dodge. Like the other plays are like do the cute Nerves of Steel handoff here. Maybe that's better. Like if I take my 2 dice here. If nothing else, it means we're 2 dicing a more valuable piece, which has some upside to it, even if the whole play doesn't work. Okay, it doesn't power, that's fine. Follow up because we need you up there. So then we do a 2+ handoff here. And then it's like a 1 die blitz. And try to dodge through. Because like anything but a skull will then mean we've got a 2+ to score. That was great. Okay, that was great. Dodge is good. Okay. I think that was probably the best solve that, well, maybe there was a better one. I think that was at least a decent solve. Like all we did there was 2+ handoff, 2 dice block, 1 dice block where anything but a 1 was fine, and then a dodge. So we had 2+ with built-in reroll. We had 2 dice block where it was just don't snake. We had 1 dice block which we had the reroll for, which was a 2+. So everything was don't snake. Everything was just don't snake. So I think that was I think that was probably about as good a solve as we could get. Throw it with leader stays out, which is nice, although of course could just come back for the 1 turn if we let them get to a 1 turn. They do get their blitz though with guard and break tackle back. We've both used a lot of time bank. That's how you know we've got a close, tight game on the process. I think we don't use on the ball here because if it's a blitz here, they could hit here and swamp through. So I think if we don't use on the ball, just keep it there. Be nice to know the kickoff result before you have to choose on the ball, but we don't. So, right, this drive, because we're not in a rush, I think we can just move the ball backwards to be safe, to start things off. Because gutter runners are fast, but so are we. Just means we can take our blocks without worrying about that. Definitely nice to remove something. We're not trending that way. Alright. Not to be. I have only just remembered that I have a bias ref I haven't been using, but I've kind of been waiting to have a foul target that's worth bias ref fouling. Like, because it's not a bribe, right? Like, it's still a 5+ send-off. So I've been waiting to have something that feels like it's worth risking that on. Which so far has not happened. Do it, Dizzy. Play gnomes in your league. Do it, do it, do it. I'm so excited to see you. I'm so excited to see you at you're open, but I'm also so excited to see you play some gnomes soon. Okay, they do get a power on that one. Don't break armor. We have brought the Roger right into the middle of the fight, so speaking of pieces that would be fun to foul, if we can knock that over, give it a little kick. You do need to know them though, definitely. Definitely. I'm so excited for Athens. I'm just going to be saying that every day until we're in Athens. I'm going to be saying I'm so excited for Athens. And then when we're in Athens, I'm going to say I'm so excited we're in Athens. And then at the end, I'll say I'm sad that we're leaving Athens. I can predict it all. I can predict my full Athens arc. I'm not 100% sure that we should go for the 8-turn stall here. Because as long as we're on defense, as long as we're on offense at 1-1, we're in that slightly risky spot where if they steal and score, we just lose. And they have the 1 turn even if we do score on turn 16. Whereas if we score sooner and put them on defense, I think they're almost more comfortable on offense than they are on defense. Maybe that's me projecting. But like, yeah, I've definitely found in the past with Wood Elves that sometimes I'm happier in a shootout against Skaven if they have a ridiculously good 1 turn. And this team does have a pretty good 1 turn. So, but then we're not Wood Elves. We don't have Strip Ball. So, tricky one. Tricky one. Using the guard well. They've got the second guard back and they're using it to make my life a pain. Shockingly. This is good pressure. If you're going to craft your dream team of Union for Chalice, oh gosh, well, that's that question in a minute. I've got a tough turn coming up. I've got early pressure in here. So when I talk about the quick score, there is that option of just hand off to you and get far away. Because they have brought all the gutter runners forward. That might be the way I'm leaning, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You with the tackle. I'd love for this one to go splat. It's got armour up, but it's also got the agi up, and I'd love it just to go splat. Did not just go splat. Diced. Okay. This is just a handle. Some brushes with that, aren't there? These are not gutter runners, right? So we don't need to worry about them in the same way that we do gutter runners. We have to worry about them, but we don't have to worry about them in the same way that we do with this. Like, they're different kinds of worry. I think we need to do at least that one. Okay, alright. I do think I still want to do things here. Blocked my own way. Blocked my own way. Oh well.
This is a big game, Bob. How do you feel about being in such an important role?
Indifferent. Ask me again.
Saddest Jackdaw, sorry I missed your sub a second ago. Thank you so much for the resub. 6 months as one of the weirdos. How are you going? Astrotor was asking if you were to craft your dream team as Union for Chalice, what would it be like? So for sure you want the one turner, which we've got. So movement up, dodge, sprint, sidestep. I guess my ideal one would get agility up as well, because then your dodging is amazing as well. You want to have at least one piece with Juggernaut, because in Chalice lots of the bash teams just have a heap of stand firm, so if you want the one turn to work you have to have some Juggernaut somewhere. I personally love having Juggernaut Frenzy, which we've managed to get, so Juggernaut Frenzy is a thing I like to have. I think you'd want to have at least one guard blitzer, which we managed to get. That one was a random, which was really nice. In terms of ideals, like what's tricky is looks like we're going to go for the ball here, I think. What's tricky with ideals is coming this way. Like there's a TV cap for Chalice, so like this season is 1.7 million. Next season's going to be higher. Last season 1.6 million. So ideals is like, are we fitting to? Okay, going in for the ball, makes it. Doesn't get us first time. Does get us second time. Doesn't break armor. Doesn't have the movement to get to that ball. Okay, so that could be worse. This is what I mean about like, are we just better off scoring? Because like they're so hard to keep the ball completely safe from Skaven, right? Like they've got so many options. This was maybe like, definitely not saying like play that perfectly. Sure, there was better ways they could have done it, but like even if you put the ball in a cage, they could just 5+ in and sack the ball, because they always have those options. So that's why sometimes I think put them on defense has its benefits. Yeah, it's just like tricky, like, because I don't know, like what's my ideal? My ideal probably has like several Agi 1+ positionals, but that's going to cost you so much TV. It's not very realistic in most situations. So like yeah, I guess it's just like complicated working out like what ideal means, like how ideal are we talking about. But yeah, having a one turner, I think it would definitely be nice to have a mighty blow piece, which we don't have on this team. I think I definitely would have liked to have a random dirty player that I could turn into a sneaky git dirty player, which I also don't have in this team. Oh my goodness, you are like daring me to try and surf that, aren't you? Which I might not have the players that I can commit to it, but it is right there. Like that is just right there in a very upsetting way. Problem is I just don't have enough players to do it, do I? Not safely. Like I could do it with a bunch of dodges, but the ball is on the floor. I think we're just going to have to dodge off tackle here for the ball. I don't think we've got a better option. Like everything is a dodge to score, so I'm just trying to decide for myself if we take this block first. If you're going to snake, right? So that won't change. We've got rerolls. Although having said that, we're only hitting a random line right here, so it doesn't change much. Oh my god, we've snaked the pickup. No, we haven't. Oh my god, that animation. Because we've got sure hands. I was like, the pickup should be okay. I saw that animation. I thought that meant we snaked, but we hadn't. Oh, thank goodness. All right. Okay, so if we're 2-1 up, the other good thing here is Lacragian has a higher rank than us. So if we draw, we will go up on rank. We won't necessarily go up much on a draw, but we'll go up rather than going down. So So at least it's not the opposite. Their leader stayed out, which is great, but they are still on 11. Yeah, oh my god, Astratal. I did not enjoy that. I did not enjoy that at all. So yeah, I would want a sneaky, dirty player. I think that's probably the biggest thing I'm missing from my team. The other thing that I think I can show people after this game if you want. Like, there's a team that is in a qualifying position for Elf Union where they've just given their team, because they played like 100 games, they've given their team lots of armor up. And I think, like, sidestep, armor up, if you're building an ideal team. Well, they got brilliant coaching anyway, so they didn't need a leader. But yeah, sidestep armor up on Elf Union, who are a fragile team, like, corrects one of their problems. So definitely, like, even just putting armor up twice on the 2 blitzes, I would probably say on my ideal team, because it only adds 20k to their value. Claws aren't that common anymore, and it makes them extremely, like, good players for sticking around and not getting just bashed off the pitch. So yeah, some armor up, I think, in my ideal team. I think probably, like, my ideal team would just have sidestep on every catcher. Like, lots of sidestep, some armor up. Again, like, if you're talking about, like, ideals, you just want to have, like, blodge on almost everything, because blodge is good. But that's definitely not affordable in the TV capping system. I don't know what even, like, because even without TV cap, like, when you talk about ideals, there's also that question of, like, what's good for potential inducements in Chalice. So, like, I don't even know what the correct number of players to have is. And it's going to be really interesting with Chalice this time, because Chalice, for the first time, they're doing a resurrection format. So actually, no one will die in Chalice, and no one will gain SVP in Chalice. Like, everyone will just be static. So that's going to be a really, like, interesting dynamic to see how that works out. Shadowing needs an overhaul if they're keep giving it to slow players, or give them diving tackle instead. Who are we talking about? Oh, there was a conversation about, is that the Stabbers we're talking about? Everyone's been talking about the new Chaos Dwarf team. I've just completely missed that conversation. Sorry. Yeah, I'll be curious to see what they do with the new Chaos Dwarf team. Okay, they do have a biased ref in play here. Don't know if they've forgotten it. They gave us a note first, so it was in fact the biased ref that caught them. They didn't roll a double, but our biased ref said not having that. That's good. So they had a numbers advantage there for a second, and they now don't. Do we go full pressure here? Because, like, there's an option, right? Like, just base up this cage again. Sacrifice someone to the rat ogre. I think not yet. I'm going to take my hit. Just, like, what would it look like? You would finish there. Fend on here, maybe. Yeah, I think it's a not yet. Move up here. Move up here. And I'm going to sit tight for a 10. There's definitely something unnerving about the twitching leg. Never been a fan of the twitching leg. Maybe I should have closed this sideline. I don't know. Like, the thing is, if they push down fast again, I think we'll just make them score fast again, and then we'll try and score fast again. But maybe that's stupid. Maybe I should have closed this. Okay. Where does this thing? Hey Shirato. Hey Baron Bucky.
Gone into the opponent's tackle zone.
Maybe I should have closed that. Maybe I should have just put the side step here and made them deal with it. Although they might have just bowled a power like they did that one. It's tricky with escaping because, like, as long as they're in the middle, they've got both sides, right? Like, it's not easy. Like, you can easily just close off both sides. So, so one side or the other is likely to be open. Star Ferret. How was your stream this morning, Ferret?
Talismans are us, are certainly making a splash when we use arcane item retailers.
I'd say less than splash. More of an incendiary fire. Just can't trust social.
Pretty tempted to do the 5+ dodge for the serve here. This starts at a 2+. -3 is a 5+, but with a reroll, 55% to get in. 2 dice for the first hit, 1 dice for the second hit, as long as we mark up. I think it's time to do it. Like, we're drawing anyway, so we're not in a losing position. And in, like, theory at least, this could win us the game, so. Question is just what we do first. If we cancel that, we've got a 1 dice here. And if we power it, we don't even need to do the dodge. It's an if, but it's worth a try, isn't it? Should have just gone for the dodge, rolled a 6.
That's a good choice for a display.
A good coach
Okay.
always uses right player, right job.
Stay.
Not bad.
So now. So 1 dice, 1 dice. Unless we can get something to cancel that, but I don't think we can. There's no one who can get far enough around, except for maybe you, but I think I want you for the recovery. I'd have to do a dodge off the tail. Yeah, I think we go for the 1 dice, 1 dice. We've got wrestle as well, right? So, although we juggernaut it anyway if we did that, so.
Something exciting's about to happen.
Push.
Keep it here.
One more push. No! 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 That's a 2+ for that last one, and we serve the ball carrier.
Just slip 'em.
Lucky Lockridgen. Oh man. We even had a catcher free with sure hands for, like, trying to recover afterwards. That sucks. That really sucks. I think that was a neat play. Oh well. Full power, obviously.
Ah, the Guild of Bandits and Affiliated Criminals.
Where we met.
It's probably GG, isn't it? Unless they go for the win, which they could do now. We're down to 1 reroll. They go for the win. That sucks. That sucks hard. That sucks really hard. Oh well.
What's that then?
Rounded agony. Here comes the other team.
The annoying bit is if we just done the 4+ dodge it. Oh, hello. Hello. Well, maybe there's still something here. There's a serious injury on that one. Still slightly awkward to get our 2 dice on the ball that we want here, isn't it? If we stand that up to cancel this one. That's a 1. I think we've got to take the dodge off the Rogo. Because it hits with tackle as well. Okay, let's move players back. Maybe not you because of the sure hands. Just in case there's recovery on this. Maybe same for you actually. You're in the middle anyway. No, do not do that. Don't know which of these is better.
Nicely done.
Okay, we got off the tail. Rolled a 1 on the GFI.
A good coach always uses right player, right job.
Prevents his opponent from following up.
That last blast of speed.
Okay.
That player can move over a third of the kingdom in one burst of speed.
Where was that power a second ago when I wanted it? Boo.
Sorry.
I mean, it's just a 3+ for them to score, and then they could still win because we've used all our rerolls, but... What else can I do? What else can I do?
Punch the other enemy players quickly before trying anything else.
Man, this feels like one that's got away from us. Freeze up the Rogo.
Hey, that player looked almost competent.
Surfing our... So they are just doing the 3+ to score then, just surfing our player. Pretty rowdy doing that with a loner. I know it's got Juggernaut, but like doing that with a loner before scoring. Sod it. Got 2 turns left. Might want it. Might want it.
Oh, look at that.
It's a 1.
Snorkeling, attacking the
Well, that's not okay, yeah, that's fine. I see what they were doing with it. Guess we go. Yeah. Really gonna need you to 1 in 9, the Krajan. Really gonna need you to 1 in 9. Taking all the hits first. Taking all the hits first. We could lose from here. We could really lose. We're out of rerolls. We could really, really lose from here. In a game where it's felt like we were in the winning position for a lot of this. At least we've got our sure hands for the pickup. Oh, I still feel so hard done by about that serve. Such a shame. Such a shame. Oh well. I'd love to catch this. It's a blitz. I had a feeling it was going to be. This just feels like one of those games where you should win, and then at the end, the dice have a laugh at you. Just feels like that. It feels like the opposite to me, DK Max. I think I've been in a winning position for most of this half, and instead the Skaven are going to seal it. But we'll see. 4 players rather than all 6 here at least. We'll see. Goes the blitz. Without block. Does not get a knockdown. No rerolls. That's good. But can still get gutter runners through. Because they're gutter runners. 3 pluses now. Just try and put someone on the ball. He does not come through, okay. Could serve, no he can't, it's got side step. Okay, so I think we want to go this way now. We've brought that guard around this side. I should have set these two up the other way around, I don't know what I was thinking. This is really going to be our only scoring threat, realistically. It's probably probably also got to blitz right now. I think we've got a hand off and then blitz with it. All of which I hate. Literally every part of it.
That's a completion.
Okay, what is that? Not a snake.
Less pressure on the ball. A good move.
This is not going to be safe at all. Not at all. So I'll make you roll a dice. We've just got to dodge this. Or can we hit there with a rush? Has this got tackle? No, that's got tackle, so why don't we bring you around? See if we can free this up that way. Okay. I need to reapply this in here.
That's a good choice for a display.
I've got block. God, we are rolling a lot of ones. Technically scoring through it. Like every second dice has been a 1 here, right? Like we have absolutely rolled the ones to make this scary for ourselves. I think that's the best square. Like honestly, like every second dice was a 1 in this log. Like we really like did our best here to like do all the safest things we could, but it's like 1 here, 1 there, 1 there. Like there was no point at which if we had done a thing without dodge, it would have succeeded. Like everything had a 1 attached to it. Every single thing we did had a 1 on it. I really have an Ix. I mean, he's got a really easy sack. Like, he's got a super easy sack. Like, it's literally just because that didn't get there, it's now just like a 2 dice on the ball without any difficult dice to roll at all. And then just move that into scoring range. Like, this is 100% a loss now. Unless he snakes. Unless he snakes, it's a loss. It had to rush to do anything, and that's a positioning mistake. Like, I should have had the thrower back and the catcher forward on the setup. Like, that was a positioning mistake at the start of the drive, but like, this is too far back to be useful unless I... So at least here it's a threat if they have been a scoring threat at the end of this turn. Okay, they'll wrestle that. Put it down. At least it's not an armor roll. Scatter's pretty good for us, but again, it's just really easy for them to get. Like, that's just not difficult. Just not difficult, is it? This feels so unjust. Like, this really feels so unjust. We had like a literal like don't roll a double skull and we served their ball carrier at 2-1. Then we had 2 dice on the ball with tackle. And like none of those worked. And then we lose. Like, that really feels deeply unfair. I'm going to throw it straight to this one. On the ball, where can I go? Can't get onto that. Guess we're just going to mark that. just so unfair. Like, I'm sorry, but it just is. Like, that's just so unfair.
Very nice movement.
It just is, like, deeply unfair. This should have been a win and it's going to be a loss. It's not rats being rice, it's dice being dice. Like, if we just don't snake, we win. But they don't snake, throwing way more dice. That's not rats, that's dice. That's just not rolling snakes. Okay, well, make them roll a couple more maybe.
I think this player would rather be alone.
That was a stupid push direction from me. That was a stupid push direction from me. I should have pushed it where I wasn't going to go into a tackle zone.
I'll be right. If you can't, then what do you
We snaked again though. So they need to snake again. Or they win.
very nice movement. This balls would struggle to dodge.
Okay, they snaked. Alright. I'll take the draw on them snaking too. I'll take the draw on them snaking too. I'll take the draw on them snaking too. We gain a tiny bit of SR, which does not get us where we need to go. But I'll take the draw on them snaking too after how that was. Jeez. Poor. We haven't qualified still. That's the bad news. The good news is we didn't lose any SR. We gained a tiny bit. That would have been deeply unfair. I'm sorry. Like, a loss in that one really would have been like not reasonable. Draw, like, fine. Like, I don't know if we deserve more than a draw. Like, they did roll a snake too, which was got our second hit on the ball, right? Like, there were snakes in this game, but the loss would have felt really, really harsh. Right. Anyway, where are we? A kind sir is 16 SVP away from stats, so not doing anything. Collie, I know she wants Mighty Bow, but that is a lot of SVP away. That is 18, so 12 away. Freezing Star, I think, can't even take a regular skill until he gets to 30. I might give Freezing Star Leap if we get to 30, because obviously, like, saving Try to Roll Agility would be great, but we're not going to get to 50, so if he gets to 30, I might take Leap because it's good for the one turn. Vitriolic Monkey, we could now give Sidestep. And probably we should. Like, more Sidestep is good. A Sidestep on that as a ball carry is good. The only other option again is to save and see if we get a nice stat. Cap is 1700, yeah. I've been playing off 12 players and I'm tempted to stay on 13 for this one. I'm tempted to stay on 13 because we had the bias ref last time and it didn't really do anything for us. Sidestep here I don't hate. More sidestep is more helpful. It gives us more options. Let's take sidestep. Let's take sidestep. It gives us more options. Okay, 1615 or drop a lineman and go to 1565. 1565 sounds much better to me than 1615. I held off on the fourth catch of Irian, and now I'm looking at my TV and thinking I don't think I've got time to make one and feel good about it. So no, I think we're not getting the fourth catcher. Like, I would add an immediate 40 and you want to add blodge minimum, so that's like another 40. Like, that's just the whole TV cap, and that's I'm not sure if that's best for us. Because I don't know if we want to go to the top of the TV cap, because actually, like, going to the top of the TV cap just means that dwarfs get like 300,000 inducements on you. So it's a mixed bag, the TV cap. Like, you don't necessarily want to hit it if you don't have to. I'm going to try a game off 13 players because I don't really want to fire right now in case I lose cash. Got to keep spinning. Got to keep spinning. We may well spin straight back into Lockragen. I don't know.